Lucky 21. Here we go. It's a black couple wins an $11 million discrimination lawsuit against the state of Michigan. Lisa and Cedric Griffey, who sued their former employer, Michigan Department of Corrections, for alleged discrimination, recently won their lawsuit. The jury ruled in favor of the Griffins and awarded them $11.3 million. The lawsuit claimed Lisa, who had been working for the state's correctional department for 19 years, was subjected to discrimination in the workplace because of her race. She said at times she was called a mammy and asked if she wanted chitlins on her pizza. I was referred to as the black one. I was called mammy one day when I came into the office. One of my co-workers said, "Morning, mammy." He had no idea that mammy was a racist term that was derogatory towards black women. Lisa was reportedly also put in life-threatening conditions after she initially complained about racism and harassment on the job. Moreover, the work of Lisa's husband Cedric, who has been serving as a deputy warden at the state's correctional department for 29 years, was also affected by the case. It was discovered during the trial that higher-ups from Lisa's past employer sent a copy of the lawsuit to her husband's boss in an apparent effort to get him fired during her civil rights case and the media attention it received. A high-level supervisor at the MDOC, Michigan Department of Corrections, asked him, what is an African American supposed to do if they are discriminated against in the MDOC? You know what he said to me? He said they should shut up and go back to work. Despite that, an all-white jury in Genesee County awarded Lisa and Cedric $11.3 million after a 6-week trial involving 41 witnesses and 10 hours of deliberation. The $1 million award was divided in two: $6.35 million for Cedric, $5.32 for Lisa. The money included damages, distress, and past wages. Meanwhile, the Michigan Attorney General's office said in a statement that we are extremely surprised and disappointed in this jury decision of $11.3 million verdict. We are reviewing our option with our client, but we are fully expect to appeal. So the state is talking about trying to appeal it already, so here we go with another case here. It says California becomes the first state sued by BPM, Black Patients Matter. It's a new organization out. This is my first time hearing about them. A federal civil rights lawsuit has been filed against multiple members of the MBC Medical Board of California and Investigative Policy Force Health Quality Investigative Unit for allegedly targeting doctors threatening patients of color. Federal Court, Central Division. The jury trial has been assigned to the Honorable Judge Percy Anderson of Los Angeles. The suit alleges California MBC finances non-racially diversified policing units and hires medical experts and consultants employed at whites-only clinics and hospitals. Change begins with us, states BPM. Just grateful to God and the Underground Railway for embracing our efforts. BPM is represented by the Fenton Law Group of Los Angeles, supportive of racial diversity and religious tolerance. Donations are welcome at the BPM GoFundMe page. So let's see, their medical board is targeting doctors treating patients of color. And the suit alleges California MBC finances non-racially diversified policing units and hired medical experts and consultants employed at whites-only clinics. So they're the people that are in charge of policing the medical field. Some kind of way they decided, well, the only people they were going to use to put on that task force of policing the the medical board in California to make sure everything is being done correctly and everybody gets a fair shake, decided that they were going to only hire all whites to do that job. So they got a lawsuit filed against them. Here, Tyler Perry sending relief supplies to the Bahamas with his private jet. This is a feel-good story here. Nationwide, filmmaker Tyler Perry is reportedly using his own private jet to transport relief supplies to the Abaco Islands in the Bahamas to help residents who were devastated by Hurricane Dorian. To all the incredible people of the Bahamas who have welcomed me and called me an adopted son, I want you to know that I'm watching closely, and as soon as I can, I will be there to do whatever I can to help you rebuild stronger and better. You are not only in my heart and my prayers, but you are in my blood. God bless you. Stay strong, Bahamas. The sun will shine again. It's Tyler Perry. Soon as after posting the messages on his Instagram feed, Perry sent a private plane carrying necessities such as water, juice, diapers, sleeping bags, hygiene products, and more. The plane reportedly came back and forth twice the area to deliver supplies and is still expecting to return and bring more. Perry, who owns a 25-acre island in the Bahamas called White Bay Cay, reportedly also had 7 people, including children and pregnant women, rescued to receive medical attention. Hurricane Dorian struck the Caribbean island's largest nation earlier this month as a Category 5 storm has destroyed homes and properties and even sunk the airport underwater. As of now, the death toll remains at 50, but is expected to increase to thousands as officials search the area. Around 70,000 people have become homeless. So, on the other hand, the DC dunce over there decided that it was a good idea for him, because there was people that got on a rescue ship and they were coming to the United States for aid. The DC dunce gave orders so that ship could not land in the United States, and gave them orders to take those people back to the Bahamas. So we have the DC dunce is definitely, as far as I can see, the closest thing to the Antichrist that I've ever seen. And I'll be glad when his ass is out of office. So, wake up, people. Got to get out there and get registered to vote. Take your grandmothers, your old aunties, your grandfather, your uncles. Take them out there and get them registered so they can vote in 2020. Get the DC dunce out of office. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Peace.